So I ran yesterday, and I think high bar squats are more knee dominant than low bar squats. So my squats were feeling a bit harder than usual. So definitely not running too hard, because I didn't run hard, but I ran longer than I was going to. So I think that affected it. It's the amount of quad strength and just how much quad strength is needed for a long pause out of the hold that I think without the help of my posterior chain, I can't really do as much weight high bar, especially with that long pause compared to low bar. If you hear the noise in the background, it's because I'm playing Elden Ring. Game is pretty hard, but I've beaten the previous Souls games and Bloodborne and Sekiro multiple times. Well, I haven't beaten Bloodborne and Sekiro multiple times, but I beat like Dark Souls 2 like 4 to 5 times, I think, and then Dark Souls 1 like 4 times, Dark Souls 3 3 times. I'm not the best at these games still, but I have enough experience, right? So, but yeah, I'm really enjoying the game. But anyways, I think it's not a good idea to really high bar or low bar squat or front squat heavy the day after I run. So I need to tone down the running, start brisk walking again. But brisk walking just doesn't burn as much calories in the same amount of time. So, but I have to pick and choose my battles, right? And I'm definitely not gonna hit a low bar squat PR with running the day before, I think. So also not a sumo deadlift PR either. That's all I gotta say for squat. For bench, I did 3 count pause bench, and I hit a what was it? 270 pause for RP 10. But I definitely could have gotten 275. Not much to say besides this. So uh, watch the rest of my lifts y'all want, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. Peace.
Rush you down, boy. Yes! Yes! Carnage! What are you assholes doing?
Sleeping on the job.
Stop sleeping on the job. Were you engaging? Open field war, sieges, war. Ever since then, Creative Assembly has improved and reiterated on the game mechanics. However, there are just unfortunately a few nagging things that prevent my brutally honest and stingy ass from finally giving Warhammer Total War a 10 out of 10.
Yes, I'm liking the game very much.
Hero portraits, unit banners get the little ZZs, helpfully telling you which units you haven't given orders to, or which units have suddenly become idiots that you need to micromanage. And there's a ton of options that you can customize the way you want for how you play. It is so much appreciated, and it's a culmination of the entire series. It's never been better.
Warhammer 3 are
for the combined campaign, because it's the final act, the culmination of years of hard work and content, all merged into one glorious map. Behold, Immortal Empires in all its majesty, a world-spanning global campaign stretching from Nagaroth and Lustria in the west to Ind and the hinterlands of Koresh in the east.
And those 8-player to do so. So it turns into a fucking race. It completely ruins the pacing of the game, because if you don't do it exactly like this, and if you don't do it perfectly and min-max at that moment on harder difficulties, you're gonna fucking lose to another far-off faction.
Monetization. If you want to go above and beyond and support a show you love, please consider it. We got the Patreon. We even have a YouTube join button. There's of course always merch you can get. Thank you so much for supporting our show over more than a decade and keeping us
The
going.
world. What the fuck?
Definitely need to be drinking for this one.
Who the fuck thought it was a good idea to have the entire world bang around you as your fucking
Baby. popping lock.
Jelly Joe allows you to travel through slide screen.
There's even one that fucking turns you into a fucking box.
Like, what? Just give me 2 buttons instead.
What?